Good afternoon. Please join me in welcoming the Alvin ISD Marine Corps JROTC program for the presentation of the American flag. Senior members of the Manvel High School Choir program will perform the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
At this time, I'd like to introduce Senior Class President Hunter Gonzalez to lead us in the invocation.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let us pray. We are gathered here tonight to celebrate the hard work and perseverance of the class of 2019. Just 13 years ago, we began a journey we thought would never end. On this joyous day, we humble our hearts, knowing that none of this would be possible without you. The relationship among administrators, teachers, students, and friends is a bond that can never be broken. I stand here with my classmates with a sense of gratitude. Our hearts are grateful for this never-ending friendships we have made, support and love of our family members. We thank you for keeping us safe throughout our high school experience. As we receive our diplomas and walk across this stage tonight, we pray that you will continue to bless us and watch over us as we enter our new journey to success. Bless this school and everyone here tonight. In thy name we pray. Amen.
You may be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to the Manvel High School Class of 2019 commencement ceremonies. I am Dr. Bobby Martinez, proud principal to the students, staff, and community of Manvel High School. Please join me in welcoming our special guests who are here with us today. Please hold your applause until all names have been announced. From the Alvin ISD Board of Trustees, Ms. Nicole Tonini, President, Mr. Earl Humbird, Vice President, Ms. Regan Matoya Peterson, Secretary, Ms. Cheryl Harris, Trustee, Ms. Julie Pickren, Trustee, Ms. Vivian Scheibel, Trustee, and Ms. Tiffany Winterstrom, Trustee. Let's give them a round of applause. From our central administration, we have Deputy Superintendent Mr. Rory Gesh, Associate Superintendents Dr. Lori Bruton and Dr. Daniel Combs, Chiefs Mr. Brent Shaw and Mr. Don Rabelais. Round of applause, please. Also sitting behind me are 6 teachers elected by the senior class to serve as readers. These teachers are Ms. Ranjani Shashadri, Ms. Elaine White, Mr. Marcos Barajas, Mr. Brian Robinson, Mr. Nathan Duke, and Ms. Stephanie Nelson. Let's give them a round of applause. Please join me in recognizing the following students on their incredible accomplishments. Students, please stand and be recognized as you are called. First, we have the Manvel High School Class of 2019 Top 10 graduates. The Manvel High School Top 10% graduates. The Manvel High School and Alvin Community College dual degree graduates. We also have a number of students who have chosen a most honorable profession and have enlisted in the United States military. These students are recognized with a special red, white, and blue graduation cord. Please stand and thank you in advance to your dedication to serving our country. Manvel High School community, it has been my pleasure to serve this amazing group of seniors. Their talents are endless and their potentials are without limits. Their dedication, perseverance, and commitment to doing what's right has allowed them to be here today. Of course, they could not have made it to this special day without the support of everyone in this room. To the teachers and staff, parents and family members, friends and community, thank you. Thank you for believing in our students. This has been a talented class with several accomplishments in the arts, athletics, and academics. Our fabulous performing arts programs, Majestics, Choir, Theater, Mavguard, and Mighty Maverick Band have excelled at every competition, often receiving the highest honors. Our visual arts programs have been the recipients of multiple awards and have had pieces on display at some of the most prestigious venues in the Houston area. Our athletics department also experienced a great deal of success. For the first time in school history, every team sport advanced to the playoffs. There were also many individual accomplishments, which included state championships and setting records. From regional to state competitions, these student athletes, which include our MHS cheer and sports medicine programs, represented our campus well. We continued a successful tradition in the classroom. MHS had 18 students complete an associate's degree from Alvin Community College. We have a National Merit Scholar, and several students successfully completed advanced academic coursework. Manvel FFA, Student Council, Academic UIL, Speech and Debate, HOSA, Skills USA, and TSA programs have all received multiple distinctions. A few of these programs will compete at the national level in the weeks to come, and we wish them the best of luck. This class has completed several multiple service projects benefiting the Alvin ISD community and have even donated 150 units of blood through 17 blood drives hosted at the campus. What an amazing, accomplished class. Seniors, congratulations on your graduation. I am honored to call you the latest in an esteemed group of Hokahay alumni. I am proud to have served as your principal, and I look forward to learning of your future success. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to welcome MHS salutatorian Bruno Anque to offer the salutatory address.
Yo, good evening everyone, students, parents and relatives, teachers, and Alvin ISD staff members. I am excited to have earned the opportunity to be standing here in front of you all at the Manvel High School graduation for the class of 2019, and to be given the opportunity to present this speech in front of you all. And so I wanted to make sure that this speech came from the bottom of my heart. I was getting a tad emotional writing this speech, and these lyrics just kept ringing in my head as I was writing it. I don't know where this road is going to lead. All I know is where we've been and what we've been through. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Excuse me for getting a little nervous. It's been a long road for us seniors. Freshman year was a wild adventure of this new environment known as high school. Sophomore year was a year of getting accustomed to this new environment. Junior year was, oh man, junior year was a rough one. And then senior year was just the cherry on top that wraps up this entire journey. I just want to say that I am proud for each and every one of you individuals out there who have put forth the effort and determination to be able to walk across this stage this evening. You have overcome the obstacle known as high school and are now proceeding down your own path in life. I apologize, but I'll go on a tangent of my own high school experience. As a nervous freshman who transferred from outside of this district, I had no idea of what to expect in this large public school setting where I knew almost no one. Believe it or not, I was really reserved and usually kept to myself during the early chapters of my high school career. But that would soon change when I would actually get to know you all. You ultimately helped me break out of my shell and just helped me be myself. As a wild freshman, I would constantly run down the hallways and exclaim to all my teachers and peers that I was the one and only true African man beast, so to say. Well, actually, I still do call myself that, but that's beside the point. And that I would become the first West African valedictorian of Manvel High School. I did get pretty close, didn't I? And so that's what high school should be about, being yourself. School is not only there to facilitate your academic success, but also your success in character development, ultimately shaping you to become a virtuous citizen of this country. Therefore, I urge you all, moving forward in your next chapter in life, to think about what's important to you, to do the things you love to do. Unfortunately for me, it didn't take until the end of my junior year to realize this same truth. However, doing so led to one of the best choices, one of the best decisions I've ever made, joining the school's choir program. I can confidently say that this senior year has really defined who I am as a person, an individual who gets a thrill from performing in front of others, whether it be from singing in a choir, or individually in solo performances, or through acting in musicals. It was during this period that I realized that I may be a pretty good singer, by the way. This wouldn't be possible, of course, without my parents, who have loved and supported me throughout these years, dealing with my crazy antics and wild personality, and always stressing about the importance of one's health before even worrying about anything academic related. They have always pushed me to strive to do better in everything I try to do, because as they always say, if someone has been able to do it, then I should be as equally capable. I love you, Mom and Dad. Words cannot express how grateful I am for your guidance throughout my high school career. I also want to thank my teachers, in particular Mrs. Julie Hernandez, who not only deepened my love for science, but has served as a second mom at school, as it was her guidance and advice that pushed me to find a healthy balance between schoolwork and pursuing my personal hobbies and interests. I want to thank Mr. Justin Zent, more commonly known as Jay-Z, for giving me the experience to learn how to adult and teaching me valuable life lessons that I will take for the future. One of them being that in the quotient rule, real G's always come first. Thank you, Mr. Dustin Kyle DeBerry, or DK DeBerry for short, for teaching me that not every literary piece is a work of satire. Thank you, Mr. Chaudhry, for helping me acknowledge and take to heart the saying that books are truly magical friends. I also want to thank Ms. Blythe Hobson and Mr. Kevin Schultz for allowing me to become a part of the school's choir program, giving me an outlet where I can put all my energy and work into. Not that I never used that energy to do my schoolwork on time. It was because of them allowing me the opportunity to join choir that I became the acclaimed one-hit wonder that I am today. Furthermore, I can't leave out the struggles of school life that I went through without mentioning some of my closest friends. Whether it be through words of wisdom or through moral support, or even presenting an opportunity to engage in intellectual arguments, such friends have motivated me to do better than I already am doing right now. A true friend is one who encourages you and motivates you to work harder and achieve goals within your life. So I want to express my sincere gratitude to all who have helped me and shaped me into the person that I am today. Because even something as simple as a hug, a warm smile, or hello has left an impact on me that I will not forget and can leave an impact on someone else within this room today. And so as a closing remark, as we prepare to walk across this stage and move on to the next chapter of our lives, I just want to extend a thank you again to teachers, staff members, and guardians for raising this generation, teaching us words of wisdom and lessons that we can take to advance our future and the future of society. To the 2019 graduates, I just want to remind each and every one of you again that there is always more to life. Strive to be the person you want to be, and never forget the loved ones whom you've shared this journey with. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Thank you all.
Thank you once again to our class of 2019 salutatorian, Bruno Anque. Please welcome class of 2019 valedictorian, Hannah Kennan. Hannah will offer the valedictory address.
I would like to start off by saying congratulations, class of 2019. We did it. Now, instead of cliche words of encouragement about the things soon to come, or this being the true beginning of our lives, I'm going to be sharing with you all a life lesson I came to learn following these past 4 years. When I first entered high school, I thought that I was defined by a number. I mean, that's what everyone tells us, right? That in the end, all we are to the world is a number. This number could be anything. Maybe it's your social security number or your phone number. Maybe it's your yearly salary or your bank account balance. For us younger folk, our number could be defined by the number of followers we have on Instagram or the number of people who have retweeted one of our Twitter posts. For me personally, my number was defined by my class rank. With such a blunt outlook on life, I set a goal for myself 4 years ago to become number one, thinking that was all that mattered. I poured my entirety into this goal, leaving little room for anything or anyone else. These past 4 years, when you all were having fun at parties, I was at home alone, doing homework and studying. And when you all were at football games or at the movies with friends, I was studying and doing homework at home, alone. And when you all were at sports or in choir or arts or any extracurricular, I was sitting in a classroom struggling to retain all of the information my teachers were hurling at my tired eyes because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night trying to finish homework for all 7 of my AP classes. I became so obsessed with this goal of being valedictorian because I thought that being the best would somehow make my life more meaningful. And yet it was my dedication to this idea that led me to sacrifice everything that made me happy. My whole life revolved around school and my grades. I missed out on having fun, and more than anything, I ended up losing a lot of important people to me because I valued my own academic success over my friendships. What I failed to realize throughout the majority of my high school years is that personal success is not worth the sacrifice of your happiness. Now, I'm not saying that having goals and striving to reach them is something to be afraid of or something you shouldn't do. I believe setting goals for yourself is an important part of life. But before anything else, there must be a balance between the effort you give towards reaching your goals and the effort you put into keeping close the things you find important. In order to stand here today and give you this valedictory speech, I sacrificed my free time, my sleep, my personal interests, my relationships, my family, and most importantly, my friends. It is true that to the world, my number looks pretty good, but come to find out, the world just doesn't mean as much when you're all alone, because you have to remember that a single number is arbitrary if there's nothing else to compare it to. So to end, I just want to implore you all to take the time when you can to create a list of things you truly value in this life. Hold these things dear to you and never under any circumstances let them get lost in your endeavor towards success. Have fun and enjoy this life that God gave you. Don't make the same mistake I did, because I promise you that you will regret chasing numbers rather than lasting happiness.
Once again, let's give one more round of applause for our valedictorian, Hannah Kennan. At this time, Associate Superintendent Dr. Daniel Combs will present the MHS Class of 2019.
Good evening. It was my distinct privilege to serve as Alvin ISD's interim superintendent during this spring semester. And this evening, it's my honor to bring greetings on behalf of the district, as well as on behalf of Superintendent Carol Nelson. Superintendent Nelson extends her best wishes and congratulations to the class of 2019. She also sends her regrets that she was not able to be here this evening. Parents, as I'm sure that you can understand on a day like this, Carol had a place to be with her daughter who was graduating from the University of Texas. And it was important that she was able to spend that time with her daughter. So congratulations on behalf of Superintendent Nelson to each of you. So at this time, I would like to share, Madam President, members of the board, parents, community members, and most importantly, to the graduates of the class of 2019. It is indeed my honor and privilege to certify that you have met all of the requirements of the state of Texas and of Alvin ISD, and therefore you are entitled to your diploma and all of the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereunto. Graduates, at this time, if you would, please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations.
All right. Hannah Marie Cannon. Bruno Kalechi Unkwe. Fernando Jesus Adame. Anai Altamirano. Molly Ruth Blahuta. Joshua David Coltrane. Alexis Renee Cross. Camille Nikki Diaz. Natalia Diaz. Emily Ann Drilling. Genevieve Lee Effler. Ruben Flores III. Emily Gutierrez Cruz. Kelly Irwin Hetmanchek III. Ashley Marie Jackson. Michaela Casper. Denali Marcel Klein. Hannah Marie Knight. Emily Leon Mendez. Barbara Lomeli Ibarra. Kara Nicole Maxwell. Thomas Jacob McClintock. Ryan Michael McGraw. Zachary Thomas Mead. Ariel Alexis Olivar. Sandra Ortiz. Isabella Marie Padilla. Shalini Paresh Patel. Setapanak Eric Foe. Christopher Ronhell. Rosalie Adele Reed. Veronique Antonia Reed. Zachary David Riha. Emily Ann Rosa. Ataya Sierra Smith. Jackson David Sweeney. Christian Viatoro Vasquez. Victoria Tao V. Vu. Tessa Marie Williams. Luis Javier Aguilar. Roberto Aguilera Jr. Elvira Alcaide. Christaria Alexander. Cameron James Alexander. Christian Jamal Allen. Daniel Lisandro Alvarez Ortiz. Hunter Raymond Anderson. Cameron Tyler Arlington. Jack Skelly Armstrong. Daniela Reina Arredondo Barajas. Maria Guadalupe Arzate Ramirez. Matthew Jeremiah Atterbury. Joe Anthony Avalos Jr. Sterling Amir Bacon. Kaya Brene Bagneris. Jade Andrea Bailey. Carol Lynette Bain. Tiana Janae Baker. Benz Valdemar Bautista. Chastity Bay. Brianna Ballou. Eric Michael Benitez. Amari Tiana Bingley.
Morgan Ashley Blakes. Skylar Ann Blanco. Cameron McCall Blunt. Julie Elizabeth Bork. Evan Lewis Bovo. Mio Haruko Brooks. Yasmin Marissa Brooks. Jermaine Shamari Brown. Idris Lavelle Brown II. Victoria Nicole Brumfield. Cassandra Rochelle Bush. Johnny Jacob Camacho Marine. Jonathan Joshua Camberlin. Skylar Scott Cameron. Parker Reed Caruth. Alejandro Casanova. Alberto Jose Castillo. Delilah Denise Castillo. Oscar Guillermo Cedillo. Sean Michael Salea. DeBrasia Beyonce Davion Shashari. Michael Leanthony Chambers. Joy Danielle Chancellor. All right. Mariah Alexis Kalman. Sorry. Melanie Jasmine Contreras. Adrian Emmanuel Cornejo Rubio. Demarius Paul Conti. Lucy Ann Cox. Michael Christopher Cox. Samantha Milani Crespo. Ashley Faye Crittenden. Jacqueline Cruz. Ashley Magali Kuxel. Casey Nguyen Dang. Jasmine Davis. Kiana Ariel Davis. Levante Benjamin Davis. Damian De Hoyos. Anthony De La Cruz. Cameron Alexis Demery. Haley Marie Dedivo. Gunnar Lee Dibble. Brendan William Diffley. Trayvon Richard Roy Diggs. Michael Ozuma DK. Emily May Dipp. Kenneth Lassell Hodge Dupulshin. Anessa Divine Doucette. Marcolin Duan Akins, the second. Indica Edwards. Jace Jaron Edwards. Caleb Samuel Reese Elam. Michaela Ranye Ellis. Alana Nicole Irvin. Carlos Daniel Espino. Alejandra Yamilith Espitia. Antonio Lee Boy Esquivel. Maria Estrada. Gary Lewis Evans II. Jakari Fields. Kenya Alejandra Flores. Vanessa Flores. Victoria Marie Flores. Grayson Cole Fontenot.
Alfredo Garcia. Ariana Garcia. Brianna Nicole Garcia. Jose Andres Garcia III. Moreta Edith Garcia. Ruby Esperanza Garcia. Thomas Garcia Jr. Ileana Corian Garcia. Jose Manuel Garcia Ponce. Esperanza Garza. Graciela Ariana Garza. Blaine Allen Garza Tucker. Leonardo Raymond Gasper. Anthony Richard Germer. Brandon Michael Gibson. Alexis Ayana Gill. Alyssa Leah Gonzalez. Arlene Lizette Gonzalez. Hunter Adam Gonzalez. Marlene Lynette Gonzalez. Allison Jade Green. Mackenzie Elizabeth Green. Gabrielle Griggs. Adrian Guerra. Brittany Estrella Guerra. Victoria Guerrero. Carlos Guerrero Campos. Jamarcus Malik Guzman. Roger Guzman. Dorel Lanier Hadley. Cedric Livingston Harden. TJ Hardinson. Excuse me. Amari Zyshawn Hawkins. Noah Matthew Haygood. Sinetronique Kadrell Haynes. Sanaya Alexis Haynes. Eric Matthew Abear, Jr. Erica Renee Hernandez. Evelyn Hernandez. Juan Manuel Hernandez. Jorge Arturo Hernandez, Jr. Mark Hernandez. Sean Michael Harrington. Javier Christian Hicks. Dalton Lane Hill. Marissa Nicole Hinojosa. Andrew Thomas Hong. Ethan Isaac Hopper. Michelle Deshawn Howard. Ivana Pearl Hubert, Sophie Helen Huffman. Tyree Emil Ideal. Tatiana Tashay Jackson. Deasia Lachey Johnson. Garrison Joel Johnson. Isaiah Jeremiah Johnson. Brittany Bettingcourt Juarez. Perla Itzel Juarez Cabrera. Timothy Jacob Keith. Dylan Andrew Kelly. Brooke Felice Keys. Rangzi Kong. Kiana Chantel Kidd. Roland Peter Kimball.
Alexandria Jean Kutach. Robert Cole Kirkendall. Tyler Orell Labe. Cyrus Azrael Latner. Drew Jacob Legrone. Cody Lane Langley. Destiny Michelle Lanfier. Madison K. LaPlante. Emery Elijah LeClaire. Ashanti Taterian J. Lewis. Alfredo Leyva. Josephine Danielle Lobo. Homero Lopez. Giovanni Lopez Martinez. Luis Eduardo Lozano. Carlos Alejandro Lozano Jr. Sean Patrick Marion. Terry Wayne Marks, Jr. Kayla Asiana Martinez. Irvin Martinez. Larissa Renee Martinez. Randy Roosevelt Mason. Jude Alton Mayon. Jordan Shanice Mays. Albert Ray McBride, Jr. Mackenzie Dorothy Taylor McCray. Jasmine Alexis McIntyre. Hershin Giacobi Madrano. Noelle Giselle Mejia. Andy Alfonso Mendoza. Mia Deshae Middleton. Jesus Moncada. Miriam Giselle Monroe. Marlon Montavo. Rafael Morales Jr. Abel Moreno IV. Kendall Morrison. Magdalena Mosqueda. Allison Jade Napoleon. Alexis Giselle Nicole Newman. Abigail Renee Nichols. Raylana Lexis Nieves. Famoun Nui G. Chandler Glenn Northup. Shibuki Prince Okoro. James Edward Oliver. Kiera Danielle Oliver. Elijah Solomon Olivier. Everardo Overa Martinez Jr. Jaron Jets Orozco. Saul Ruben Orozco Alvarez. Saul Daniel Ortega. Sonia Alejandria Ortega. Ladarius Deontay Owens. Mariah Angelique Pacheco. Kobe Elaine Palmer. Riley Palnares. Valentin Paredes Torres. Justin Jean Pettigrew.
Ambrielle Serene Perez. Sidlali Monique Perez. Victoria Isabel Perez. Hue Quang Pham. Antoine Deshay Piper. Haley Kamaria Pitts. Hannah Marie Pallison. Lyric Angelina Jean Pruitt. Julio Cesar Ramirez Jr. Christopher Ramon. Tawan Aaliyah Randall. Colton Allen Ray. Paige Elizabeth Rector. Cecilia Resendez. Abiel Paul Garcia Baturin. Leonardo Reyes. Lucero Celali Reyes. Maria Elizabeth Reyes. Darian Deshaun Richards. Nicole Rios. Corey Kelvin Robertson Jr. Travion Marquise Robertson. Christopher Lamont Robinson. Layden DeAndre Robinson. John Christopher Robinson Jr. Vicente Andres Robledo. Edwin Alonzo Rocha. Jason Renee Rodriguez. Laura Rodriguez. Marissa Rodriguez. Michael Rodriguez. Samantha Destiny Nicole Rodriguez. Jose Adrian Rodriguez Delgado. Deja Lachelle Ross. Devon Anthony Roush. Michael Salas. Alexia Michelle Salazar. Jose Angel Salinas. Jessica Salto. Danielle Naomi Sanchez. Amaya Lene Sandifer. Kevin Sandoval. Gabriel Armando Sanes. Robbie Marie Sanford. Carolyn Desiree Satterwhite. Matthew Ray Sauceda. Brianna Lachelle Scott. Gabrielle Maxine Scott. Micah Allen Scott. Caleb Sedberry. Sierra Dawn Serrato. Tiana Lenice Shadid Berdeau. Nicholas Jacob Shearden. Jose Armando Cifuentes. Miles Samuels Simmons. Shane Daniel Lawrence Sinclair. Ava Monet Singleton. Balin Angelique Singleton. Kayla Alon Singleton. Jacob Arctic Smith Jr. Markeisha Texana Sparks.
Zantana Spriggs. Andrew Stang. Kyler Starnes. Nicholas Stewart. Chastity Marie Stroby. Trey Anthony Thibodeau. Ethan James Thompson. Ladarius Jermaine Tingle Jr. Maya Jocelyn Torres. Anastasia Marie Treat. Marissa Nicole Trevino. Marcus Anthony Turner. Cameron Uwafo. Justin Ryan Venezuela. Jezreel Jacob Valle. Isaac Ray Vargas. Sabrina Chandel Vasquez. Lilia Vega. Maria Guadalupe Vega. Bridget Abigail Vickers. Jordy Christopher Violette. Christopher Villegas. Bishop Walker. Jada Monique Warchesick. Jeremiah Wayne Warren Hood. Gavin Chance West. Alvin Whiting. Carson Thomas Wiley. Davin Sullivan Wilkins. Deja Lynn Williams. Haven Nicole Williams. Mariah Williams. Amaria Asleen Wilson. Alasia Viet Woodard. Deshaun Dwayne Woodard. Quanell Wright. Mackenzie Lydia Zavala. Jamar Rashawn Ziegler. Angela Ann Zuniga.
Okay, guys, go ahead and have a seat. Please be seated. So at this time, members of the Manvel High School Band will now perform our alma mater. Please stand. Congratulations, class of 2019. Congratulations. Hoka hey, hoka hey. Congratulations, class of 2019. Hoka hey.